All right, y'all, man. I had to bring it back. YouTube hated on me again, man. So I had to bring it back. Hated on the video, man. So hopefully y'all can scroll back on in, man. I got about 10 minutes. I'm going to finish off my sentiments for the day. I'm not about to allow YouTube to take me out like that again, man. I'm finishing off these thoughts. YouTube that hated on the kid. Screen just did what it just did for no reason, man. So I'm back at it, man. I had to start the video back up, had to do a part 2. Don't know what happened to the last video. Once again, screen just messed around and blacked out on me. So here we are, part 2. Got about 10 more minutes, but I'm finishing off my sentiments, man. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance to go ahead and get back on in here, and I'm gonna keep it rolling. Yeah, Dominique, I don't even know what happened, man. Here we are again. Every time I get deep into the thought, man, it seems like my videos get to hating on me. Get the hating on me, man. That's crazy. And then it's like it still say I'll be live, but I can't get to the video. Like, come on, man. It's just nonsense. Got time for that. We ain't even talking about nothing crazy, man. Come on, Frankie, peace. What's happening? Infinite Divinity, peace. Appreciate that. Clocks in, appreciate that. Yeah, God, yeah, Queen 8. Santana, nah, it ain't even the connection. It really, literally is not. It's not even the connection. Like, it's 100% not the connection. It's literally, it's not the connection, though. I would know if it was the connection. It ain't that, though. Yeah, it is not that at all. Because the way I got it set up in here, it's definitely not the connection, though. Emmanuel, peace, what's happening? Sage, man, nah, it's just, I don't know, man. It'd be a glitch in the system, man. Only thing I can kind of pinpoint, being a little tech savvy, is that the phone, you know what I'm saying? I guess when the phone gets a little too hot, it does that. But, man, the phone shouldn't be hot because it's cool in here. So normally when I keep it cooler, it prevents that. So it did it anyway. So I gotta tap in. Brandon, peace, what's happening? CJ, what's the word? So again, man, let me go back. I didn't even forgot what I was just talking about because that distracted my mind. But again, we just gonna dive back into the topic of mental health and whatnot, and just how we gotta work a little bit harder as black men and women to just strengthen the minds out here, to really take care of our mentals. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the bday was yesterday, and I was thinking a lot about mental health and whatnot, man. And a lot of times, man, my whole job is to make sure people get healthy. You know what I'm saying? As a trainer. So that's my job, to motivate, inspire, and encourage people to be healthy. But in doing that, a lot of times you end up neglecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your schedule gets so crazy to where you're working with everybody else. You're making sure everybody else is straight. But are you putting in the time required to make sure you are straight? You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I had to tap into. Like, man, I was not dedicating enough time to myself. And a lot of times, people on the outside, they may have good intentions. You know what I'm saying? They may actually want to help you, but they don't realize that it's really nothing anybody can do in regards to you improving your mental health. You got to do that for yourself. So I tell people all the time, man, it's really nothing anybody else can do. Like that's on me. Like, the improvement of my mental health is on me 100%. Nothing anybody else can do. First of all, I should not be dependent upon somebody else to improve my mental health. And I also want to say to Percy, shout out for the donation on the last joint. I was about to respond to whatever it was that you said, but my video cut off. So if Percy is on this joint, shout out for that donation. I didn't get a chance to see or read the entire comment. So wherever Percy at, go ahead and put your comment back up on that joint so I can respond to it. But like I said, man, a lot of times, man, it's on the person, man. We got to save ourselves. You got to save yourself. You got to save your mental before you can save anybody else. So a lot of people, man, got to understand that. So when you dealing with a person that's dealing with the mental health and having mental issues, it's like it's really nothing you can do. Just support the person. You know what I'm saying? Just support them. That's it. That's all you can do is support them. Don't bring any negative energy their way. Don't bring any of that their way, man. All they really need at that point is just support. That's it. That's all they need. You know what I'm saying? Whatever decision that they make in life, they just need you to support the decision. That's all that you really can do for a person that's battling, you know what I'm saying, struggling with mental health and whatnot. Support them. That's all you can do. Support the person. Support the person. You know what I'm saying? You gotta support people out here, man. Got to support people, man. When they battling with the mind, when they battling with the mental health, support them. That's it. That's all you can do. But at the end of the day, man, it's all on the person. You know what I'm saying? If I'm battling with my mental health, the only person that can solve that problem is me. I'm the one that got the unresolved conflicts. I got to be the one to resolve the conflicts. Even if I go to a therapist, it's really not the therapist that's going to help me and save me. It's me accepting or embracing the therapist. It's plenty of people that go to therapy, but they not ready for the therapy because they rejecting whatever it is that the therapist is throwing their way. So again, it all revolves around the person. It's almost like me as a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm throwing all these workouts your way, but you still not doing what it is that you need to do as far as in the kitchen, it's like, dude, you're not ready. You're not ready. You got to save yourself. I tell people all the time, when they come to me and they lose weight, I say, man, I didn't do anything. You did that. You made the decision to be committed to your workouts, to be committed to the kitchen, to your diet, to your regimen, to your nutrition. You made that decision. I didn't do anything. I just gave you some weight, told you to lift it. I just gave you a certain amount of jumping jacks and burpees and told you to do them. You decided to do them. You decided not to cheat yourself. You decided to meal prep. You decided to cut out, you know what I'm saying, the dairy products. You decided to cut out the sweets. You decided to stop drinking the sodas. You decided to come to me. So that's you. That's you that did that. A lot of times we give everybody and everything outside of ourselves the credit. But at the end of the day, if you never made the decision, then you would not have reached that goal. So that's you. You decided to do that. You decided if somebody would have never decided to come to me, they would have never reached the goal in the first place. So give yourself that credit. You made that decision. You said, all right, I know I need help. I've tried to lose weight on my own. It's not working. I need guidance. I need a trainer. I need somebody that knows what they're doing and talking about. I'm going to go get a trainer. You made that decision. You analyzed your life. You said, man, I can't do this by myself. It's too much. I'm gonna go find an expert. You made a decision. You made a decision. Like that's literally what you did, Kyle. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Clocks in for sure, man. Hey, that's the remedy. That's the jewel right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the remedy. Dominique for sure. Man, listen. Some of the things that these people be going through, like I said, as a personal trainer, I'm part-time therapist as well. All the stuff we get hit with, you know what I'm saying? We get hit with a lot as trainers. So we might as well become a therapist, you know what I'm saying, in the same breath, you know? We get hit with a lot. It's crazy some of the things that people go through, you know? And like I said, that's why sometimes I just listen and I just be supportive because that's all some people need. They need somebody to listen and they need somebody to just support what it is that they are doing. And that's literally it. That's literally all some people need. They need people to listen. They need people to support. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all some people need. Listen, support. That's it. That's it. When people are battling with what they demons, whatever they call them, like when people are in that type of zone, in that type of state, support, and they need somebody to listen. That's it. That's it. Hey, Kyle, man, hey, listen. Right on time, so that means you seeing this for a reason. That means you still got a lot of life to live. You got a purpose to fulfill out here, man, so you definitely can't tap out on us. You know what I'm saying? So you seeing this for a reason. You seeing this for a reason, man, you know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of life to live, man. You got a lot of life to live, so, hey, stay tapped in, man. Stay tapped in with yourself, for sure. You know what I mean? You got stuff to accomplish out here. That's one of the reasons why I'm never going to tap out. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'd be lying to you if I said I ain't never had those type of thoughts, man. I done had those type of thoughts. I didn't entertain those type of thoughts ever since I was a youngin'. I know I ain't the only one, man. As a youngin', you entertaining thoughts like, man, the world might be a better place if I wasn't in here. You know what I'm saying? You feel like everything you associate yourself with, it goes south. You know what I'm saying? It turns negative. It turns destructive. I done been in that space before, man. I done been in that space a lot of times. I was literally fascinated with death as a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it is to have those thoughts like, man, I wonder how people would react and feel if I wasn't here, man. So I done been there, done that. So I know how those type of How those type of feelings and thoughts and all that feel, man, because I've been there, done that. Especially when you feel like nobody is listening to you. That makes it easier to have those type of thoughts. When you feel like nobody around you is listening to what you're saying, you don't feel important. You don't feel valued. So it's easy for you to be like, well, ain't nobody listening to me anyway. So it's like, dude, I might as well go ahead and not exist. Stuff like that. So I done been there, done that. I've been there, done that for sure. A lot of people wouldn't be able to tell based off of how I may carry myself now. But man, I done been there, done that. I've been there, done that with those type of thoughts. Frankie, appreciate that donation. You say my anxiety is going on 4 days straight. I feel like I'm in a dream. How do I snap back to feeling like me again? Hey, Frankie, man, I would say a thing when it comes to anxiety. First of all, magnesium. Like from a just nutritional end, get you some magnesium. Magnesium citrate. Magnesium helps with anxiety from a nutritional end. From a vitamin and mineral perspective, like magnesium is something that's definitely good for anxiety. So anybody that's dealing with anxiety, get you some magnesium. That helps calm you down. So like instead of you taking some type of pills or whatnot, get you some magnesium. Magnesium is good for people dealing with anxiety. Get you some magnesium, man. Get you some magnesium. Get you some magnesium. I guarantee you that will calm that anxiety down, first and foremost. And on top of that, things that kind of help me out also with anxiety. Breathing. Like breathing exercise, just focusing on the breathing. So when I feel myself getting overly anxious, because it's a lot of things that trigger my anxiety. Like I don't like crowds. I don't like traffic. So like when I'm driving, it's a lot of cars. Like, man, heart get to racing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm almost like a panic attack type deal. So I don't like traffic. I don't like large crowds. Like I just don't like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm driving in traffic, to me, that's a lot of people. I'm registering it all as a lot of people. So when I'm in situations like that, life get crazy. So I start just breathing, focusing on my breathing. Focusing on my breathing. That helps. So focusing on breathing, getting your magnesium up, just meditation on a daily basis. Those three things definitely help with your anxiety. But man, magnesium is underrated. See, they don't tell people these things. They don't tell people that magnesium helps you with anxiety. They don't tell you that. But magnesium helps definitely, for sure. It calms you down. Calms you down for sure. Hey, my names, appreciate that donation. Appreciate it. So breathing exercises, man, just, hey, what they say, count to 10. Just focus on your breathing. Focus on your breathing. You wouldn't be here if you weren't breathing. So a lot of times we take breathing for granted. So focus on that breathing. That's how, and like the psychology behind that, when you focus on the breathing, that's gratitude. You thankful. You're thankful for the fact that you're breathing when you start focusing on it. So you start thinking about a lot of things that you're grateful for because you're focusing on breathing. Because if you were not breathing, you would not be in existence. You would not be alive. So focusing on the breathing, it allows you to just think of things that you're grateful for. So that's another reason why I just like, let me focus on my breathing. Just, it calms you down. Calms you down. Redbird, peace, appreciate it. Yeah, Chrissy, omega-3. But definitely magnesium, omega-3s, which you get that from hemp seeds and whatnot. But man, magnesium is definitely underrated. Like they associate omega-3s with the brain. But magnesium, they don't teach that enough, man. They don't teach about magnesium and how it calms you down. You start studying Eastern medicine, that's where I got the jewel. That's where I got the jewel about magnesium being linked to calming you down. It was a soothing, what they call soothing mineral or whatnot. But anxiety is real in the field. It's real in the field. Anthony, that's the best way to do it. You already won. That's how you got to look at it. That's how you gotta look at it. CC, the magnesium-rich foods, you get a lot of the dark leafy greens. You know what I'm saying? Your spinach, your kale, your dark leafy greens, man, your collard greens, all of the dark leafy greens, for the most part, that's where you're going to get most of your magnesium. Now, with the thing of it, though, if you're dealing with anxiety, the magnesium that we typically need on a weekly basis, we may not eat enough of those magnesium-rich foods to get it. And that's another reason why a lot of people have calcium deficiencies and things like that, because in order for the calcium to be absorbed by the body, we need magnesium. So a lot of people lack the magnesium because we need a decent amount of the magnesium. So we may not be eating enough greens to get the magnesium. That's why sometimes they recommend people supplement. So you can find some decent plant-based magnesium citrate supplements to go along with the dark leafy greens, and that'll do a lot for your nerves. That'll do a lot for your nerves. Lindell, peace. What's the word? Yeah, the only one. Do the magnesium by itself. Yeah, definitely do it by itself. They even have like magnesium oils to where you can kind of rub it on your body like some straight like lotion or something. And that'll also make its way inside of you, man. So they got joints like that too. But hey, that magnesium will calm you down, man. But yeah, that magnesium will calm you down. And then anxiety, man, just paying attention to your triggers too. When you know what triggers your anxiety, that's also big too. So I know crowds and traffic trigger my anxiety. So when I know I'm about to go out and drive at the busiest time of the day, I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, all right, I'm about to deal with this traffic. So I'm prepared because I know my triggers. When I know I'm about to go to a function that's a lot of people, I'm able to prep myself because I know my trigger. I know that large crowd, people, not to my liking. So I'm able to kind of get myself together before I go deal with it. So knowing your triggers, once you know what triggers your anxiety, that's also a good step in the right direction, just to know your trigger, what triggers you. You got to know and understand those triggers, man. If you don't know your triggers, then you're just going to be all bad out here. You're just going to be having panic attacks left and right because you don't know where this is coming from. Like, I know where most of my anxious feelings come from, man. So it helps me deal with them better. Helps me deal with them better. Oh, yeah, Chrissy, the ashwagandha. Yep, that's also good. Yeah, definitely all like the little herbs that you know about. The sea moss, the ashwagandha, the elderberry, all of these things, man, like colloidal silver, all of these things, olive leaf extract, all of these type of things can help as well. Echinacea, like all of these type of things can help with your nerves. EK, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go for sure. Yeah, it definitely helped with the muscle spasms too. It's another reason why I fool with it, man, because of the working out, all the exercising that I do. So I definitely be on the magnesium for that as well. But man, it definitely not surprisingly, but it helps with the nerves as well. So it's crazy. Yeah, see, and that's another thing. I can't believe I forgot that though. Can't believe, like, aromatherapy is definitely good for it too. I swear by these oils that I got. Swear by the oils, man. I got a diffuse. I got one of them joints in the gym, and I be having my oils cracking, man. Yeah, I forgot to mention that aromatherapy, man. Them oils. Get a diffuser, man. And get your oil game up. Get your oil game up, man. I've been on man. I forgot the joint I got now, man. But it's a nice. It's like basil and citrus, man. I got this basil and citrus joint, man. It smells so good, man. I swear it calms me down. But I got this basil and citrus oil, man. I put it in a diffuser, smell good, and it just feel good. So aromatherapy is definitely good for calming the nerves, man. I forgot all about that. Yeah, I swear by them oils, man. Get you a diffuser. If you ain't got a diffuser, definitely invest in a diffuser. Get your oil game up. Get your oil game up, man. Lavender, man. I got the basil and the citrus joint that I got, man. Right and exact. It's righteous. It's righteous. That aromatherapy is righteous. I forgot all about that. I can't believe I forgot that one, man. I'm looking right at, I got 2 diffusers right here. Crazy. I have them cracking in the gym. Yeah, Justin, get them gummies, man. But, y'all, man, I want to leave y'all with some closing words, man, before I tap in, man. I got to go actually drive to my next session, man. I got to train. It's crazy, man. I'm training somebody to make it to the FBI. How does that sound? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how my life works. I'm training somebody so they can pass the physical test to make it to the FBI. That's how crazy my life is. All the stuff I be talking about, and I'm training somebody to get into the FBI. Hopefully, they don't rat on me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to keep my eyes on said individual. But it's all good, though. I'm training somebody so they can pass the physical test to become a member of the FBI. Crazy how life works out here. Crazy how life works. Crazy how life works. Hopefully he look out for me. So hopefully that's my connect. Hopefully that's the way I can infiltrate the feds, man. Hopefully that's the way I can dodge all of this nonsense that be going on. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's what I'm clinging to. Hopefully that's my connecting plug. You know what I'm saying? We got to have somebody on the inside. So maybe that's my inside person. Maybe that's the reason why we connected, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. I'm going to be connected out here to the feds one way or another. They ain't going to be able to take me down because I'm connected. I know somebody on the inside. But, y'all, man, I want to leave y'all with some closing words, man. For one, appreciate the donations. Appreciate all the B-Day wishes and all that good stuff, man. I'm really working on my mental health for this whole entire year, man. I'm dedicating year 31 to just elevate mentally. Really got to get myself together. If y'all haven't known, man, I always have dealt with like anger, frustration, then a little bit of the anxiety, man. I was in a real bad car accident way back in the day. It was real bad, but I mean, I wasn't physically harmed, but I flipped like 5 times, they said. But this was years ago. And I feel like that impacted me in ways that I really never really acknowledged because I never really talked about it, man. I just kind of moved past it. But that was a crazy situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's some things that happened to me back in the day that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I never really addressed. And I know that type of stuff led to like anxiety. That car wreck flipping 5 times because I fell asleep at the wheel. You know what I'm saying? So I know that had an impact on me, but I kind of just swept it under the rug. Like, all right, I walked away. I'm good. I'm cool. But mentally, I think that's the reason for a lot of my anxiety, man. Then just working in banking, being robbed twice, one time at gunpoint, like that type of stuff, man, that could be traumatic. And I just kind of swept it under the rug, like, all right, we good. You know what I'm saying? So I never really dealt with these things. So now year 31, man, I got to resolve all conflicts, man. I got to get myself together mentally, man. So I'm on a journey to just elevate myself mentally, get myself together, man. I done helped a lot of people. So now I'm in the process of putting a lot more of these things into practice for myself so I can get myself right and exact and get myself to that top level, man, that optimal level of mental health. Physically, I feel like I'm there, man, but mentally, I just know some things are off, man. So y'all be patient with me on this journey, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really striving to get myself together mentally. And if you walking this same type of path, you on this same type of journey, hey, I'm walking it with you, so you are not alone. Can't afford for you to tap out, man. You got a lot of life to live. It is somebody that is dependent on you. You got to exist. You got to fulfill this purpose. You got to complete the mission that you have set for yourself here on this earth. We have got to get things done. We got to leave a legacy behind. We only got one shot at this thing, man. We only got one shot at this thing. I don't deal with no afterlife theories, man. For all I know, this is my one opportunity to get things right. So we cannot waste this time. You know what I'm saying? We can't waste this time being miserable. We can't waste this time being upset, frustrated, angry, sad. We got to get it together. We got to lock in so we can leave a legacy behind for the next generations. So we can let them know how to do this thing, how to master this thing called life. That's on us to leave that legacy behind. So again, man, if you're dealing with the mental health, man, keep on fighting, man. It's cool to lose some battles, man. It's cool to have those days where you take an L. Long as you do not lose the war, man. We got to win the war at the end of the day. Like I said, it's people depending on us. And if it ain't people depending on you, are depending on you. So you got to exist because you got a mission, you got a purpose to fulfill, man. So again, conquer that mind. Do not let that mind conquer you. And with that being said, y'all, man, I appreciate all love, all the comments, all the positive energy. Tapping in for part 2. You know what I'm saying? YouTube tried to hate on me and shut me down for the first one. But I'm out, y'all. Peace. Y'all be easy, man. I'm going to try to tap in with y'all again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, most definitely on Tuesday. But y'all be easy. Peace.